this production of Guys and Dolls. You are going to need to turn off all those cellular devices, and I mean right now, off. Also note the emergency exits at the right and left sides of the auditorium. Oh, and there will be a strobe lights used in this performance. We will have one 15-minute intermission, but it will be brief. There will be no time for no crap games. Nathan, I'm watching you. Thank you all so much. Enjoy Glenbud West's production of Guys and Dolls. Achoo!
I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If that means the horse can do.
I think Valentine, 'cause Cause on the morning line, the guy is got him figured at 5 to 9. Epitaph is by a apple. This guy says horse has chance.
Probably alright, I say this looks alright. Of course,
Past trains last night. I know it's not in time, the morning work looks fine. Besides the jockeys, brothers are friends of mine. Each man and boys, each race, noise, this race, grandfather was race.
I've been told
Says the horse each race.
it's from an easy heaven that's been sincere.
I go for rounds in time, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9. So it's epitaph, it's by a apple. This guy says horse has jokes.
Over here, I got the horse. Right here.
Resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Well, hear me, you gamblers, with your dice and your cards and your horse's paws, and think before it is too late. You are in great danger, and I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Well, just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Well, come here and talk to me. Don't think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night with a special...
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder how a refined doll like her gets mixed up in the mission job.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can you make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
There you go.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are ya? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he out of place for his crap game?
We don't know yet. Heat is on. He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everybody is looking for action. I wish Nathan...
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit is running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot each night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you this because one of the YouTube bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can tell him this for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot for that game. Well, no one's gonna give it to him.
Hiya, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I... Oh, hello. Oh,
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I was just talking to your colleagues. I assume you're having trouble finding a spot for the game?
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you must now live off of your salary.
Did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Of course I found a place. We'll be holding the crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ushers?
No. See, I tried all the regular spots. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
You said once that there was a chance at the Biltmore garage.
I was just at the Biltmore garage. Spoke to Joy Biltmore himself. He says there might be a chance of us being able to use his place tomorrow night. If I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker's like a pledge on which a guy cannot welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible, me without a livelihood. Why, I've been running this crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. You know what today is? It's Adelaide and mine's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brady Bottle Bates.
Scranton Slim.
I know, I could make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at PS 84.
There's the stock room behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why is it all reliable day? Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. When the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for an old reliable day, where it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating trap game in New York. There are rallying shooters everywhere. There are rallying shooters everywhere. Every bottle that is full of dough, yes. If we only had a lousy little grand, we could be a millionaire. That's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to release, it'll arrange that you feel broken, quiet, and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will tell you where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else isn't looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson? That's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. Why, I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And this other time, he was sick,
but he refused to take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would get to 104.
Well, did it?
He did it! He's so lucky it got to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you could ask for the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money, it's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You'd bet Sky Masterson.
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk on account that I can find a bet on which there is no chance of losing. You see, Sky likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will land on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake, that's it! Run into Mindy's restaurant and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake, how much strudel? What do you want to know for?
Just go find out. Now beat it. Adelaide's coming. She finds out I'm running the crap game, she won't set foot on me again.
Oh, hello, Nathan.
Adelaide, pigeon.
Oh, you go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye, and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
Oh, you're still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
Oh, so what did you say to him?
I told him, I says I'll meet whoever I want.
Oh, well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
It's much better, thank you. Oh, Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt!
Oh, read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Oh, look, Adelaide, about your present. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you shouldn't have.
Oh, it's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. Makes me feel like we're married.
Well, don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I don't need anything. Just so long as you don't start running the crap game again.
Oh, the crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Well, strudel and cheesecake, that's right.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Hey, Detroit, any news yet?
Oh, not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Now, look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, could you take it to the drugstore? Look, Adelaide, I know you're sick, and it's right across the street, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest. Goodbye.
Masterson! Glad to see you, Star!
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate. And I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's? You gonna be in town long?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. Want to come with me?
Nah, I got things to do. Meantime, how about stopping by Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you two will be getting married?
Well, we all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember that pleasant as a doll's company may be, they must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Say, you hungry yet? How about stopping by Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake, a strudel or something?
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
Oh. But you'd be willing to admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? Yet there are some that prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, how much do you think it sells more about, cheesecake or strudel?
Well, I never gave it much thought. But if most people are like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Oh, well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. So I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father said to me a very valuable thing. One of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this man is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you are, you will wind up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I will not claim that you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think
But
that.
if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me. Whoa.
Hiya, Sky.
Good. How's it with you, fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely, thank you. We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box, and don't be late!
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the type of girl that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy is without a doll, who would holler at him? A doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they're easy to find.
Well, not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you're going to Havana alone without a doll? How come you ain't got one?
I like to travel light. Besides, if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Well, not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll? And I name her? You'll bet on that. You'll bet $1,000 that if I name any doll, you'll take her to Havana tomorrow.
You've got a bet.
I name her.
Her. Cider.
You know, someday I'm gonna take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Holy smokes, we were out there for 5 hours. Come on, guys, it really wasn't that bad. It was awful.
Don't worry, girls. I have cookies in the back.
Oh, thank God. Let's see what you want.
Ooh, I smell coffee.
Save me some?
Do you take sinners here?
Yes, indeed we do. Sarah.
Oh, how do you do?
My name is Abernathy. Arfida Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. But I have suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly, I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
You're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would have never become a gambler had I not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here you go, young man.
Thank you. Makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You just go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could find more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine woman. I suppose she sort of looks after you?
Well, we look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets I think you should read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Being here in this place, do you ever go someplace else? Travel or something?
Well, I would like to go to Africa.
Oh, well, that's a little far, but there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will be needing a lot of help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
Well, I will be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
Oh, why, I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
No, it's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace unto the wicked? Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay of the book of Daniel.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
Well, I told you I'm a sinner.
Well, you're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you give me it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. And you need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. The mission's laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
Oh, I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours, Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. And I'll also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why would you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
Wait, at noon?
It will take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Café Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana in Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana.
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food is great.
Well, I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I am relieved to know that just me personally, and not all guys in general, it is nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
Well, he will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Well, don't worry. I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him. wisdom in his head to the homely aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is ripe.
You've got the guy all figured out.
I have.
Including what he smokes, huh? All figured out?
All figured out. When my love comes along, take a chance. He'll be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, first feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I will farewell when my love comes along.
No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
Well, I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to know how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know in my heart. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? And I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng, for I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes I'll drop it again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance. Will be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then,
What? Hello? Hello? Is this the Biltmore garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
Well, this is Joey. What do you want?
I'm calling about the... you know...
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Oh, hold on a minute. I got a customer. Oh,
Hurry up,
back.
will ya?
Oh, that's the last time you mess with Joey Biltmore. That'll be $8. What'd you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Shh! Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Fine, the dice game. Look, can we have it at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
You'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, if you're gonna take that tone with me, I'll have it someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson. How do you know?
It's a bet. I cannot lose. I bet him he could not take a doll to Havana.
Oh, why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the type of doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She don't go no place, that's how I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey...
Nathan, there'll be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Look, Joey, you've known me for a long time.
Well, that's why I want it in advance.
Fine, look, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot box. But one more thing. Can I at least tell the guys it's gonna be at your place tomorrow night?
Not till I get the dough.
Fine, you'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down to the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the Hot Box Farmerettes.
just feel out of pat you. That's a pretty neck I do. Goodbye now.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, but that lousy Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
I'm fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book? You're always reading books. You've become a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So when the doctor asked me how long I had had it, I told him a long time. So he said to read this book because he thinks it might be due to psychology.
Oh, you haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it happen to tell you if a certain kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, which you wouldn't think she would go for?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just a for instance. There are certain dolls you can almost, what's the word? Bet wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, darling, no matter how terrible a fella seems, one can never be sure a girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, starting next week, I'm going to be receiving a raise, and with what I've been making, I was wondering if maybe we could finally get married.
Oh, well, of course we're going to, sooner or later.
I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Well, your mother, what about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Well, why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that back in Rhode Island. They all get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Well, anyway, I wrote Mother we were married already.
You did, huh?
And then after about 2 years,
What, after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to. Mother wouldn't have understood if I hadn't.
Well, what type of baby was it?
It was a boy, Nathan. I named him after you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, where is little Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's off at boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
Oh, I should have bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Oh, don't tell me Nathan Jr. has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Oh, just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, anyway, now we're finally going to get married and it won't have to be a lie anymore.
But how could you do such a thing to a nice broad like your mother?
But you don't even know my mother.
Well, I'll be meeting her soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 children? Traded them to the Phillies or something. What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you just jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Do you want to see it?
Oh, no, it's bad luck, as you say.
Well, anyways, I've got the veil. Now all we need is a license and a blood test.
Oh, what?
A blood test, it's a law.
Oh, what a city. First they shut down my crap game, then they opened my veins.
Nathan, you aren't trying to run the crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody seen Earring out here? Well, I don't think so. Huh. You! I was all dated up by Society Max tomorrow, and he breaks your crap game.
Adelaide, don't get yourself upset. We're gonna be all right. After all, we do love each other, and we're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. You'll feel better tomorrow. Cheer up, honey. Let me see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
Achoo! It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococcus lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single. Oh, just in the legal sense. Shows a neurotic tendency. See note? See note? Oh. Chronic organic syndromes. Toxic or hypertense. Involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, she's been worrying whether the wedding is on or off. A person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the Brahma fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself in her name, it is a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, from stalling the wedding dress, a person can develop a grip. When naked on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the moon's sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop like post-nasal drip, when the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pet. From a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold.
Hey, Nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just gone, Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Wait! Just so he don't take it to Havana.
Havana, he couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Hey, where's Nathan? You gotta start lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah. It is too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, That is his weakness. And we should be tolerant, because I am told that is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture by the Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting at home by the television set who once were something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked them, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a G.
When you see a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but better than even money, and the guy's only doing it for some dime. When you meet a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet he'll be making it for some dough. When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a sister the bum is under the thumb of some little broad. When you meet a bug lately out of the jug, and he's still left in platinum Valderón, call it hell, call it heaven, it's trouble 12-7, and the guy's only doing it for some dough.
Cash is short, make a bet that he's making for some job.
When a guy wears tails with the front bleeding white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
A lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol.
Call it dumb, call it clever, I'll be you give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Some attention to him?
Yeah, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post. Let's go into lunch. And to think, I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take those gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Arvita.
Good morning, General. We didn't know you were coming into town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last few hours trying to find you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings and trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, well, why don't you come inside? Oh, you can have some lunch with us.
No, dear. I've got several other calls. Sarah, we at Mission Headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
No, but General, please. Somebody can do good here, even if I can't. Sarah, we've just got so many calls on us, so many other places where work is really needed.
But we are doing much better now.
Yeah, we've announced a big meet for tomorrow night.
You've announced a big meeting. Now, will anyone be here? Will anyone come?
Pardon me, I couldn't help but overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
The dollar will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Why don't you come to the big meeting tomorrow night and see for yourself?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance... General, I will personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners. Well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
You all got your carnations? Remember, no one will be let in the game without they got red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell him it's at the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at the hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries first. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back without it, even if you starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Detroit, where's the game?
No. Why, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you have no place for your game, tell us now and we'll seek entertainment elsewhere.
Now take it easy, Harry.
Detroit, I hope you do not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you may have heard of him. Allow me to introduce you to Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city in which you know the heat is on. But just stick around and you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crack. Let's shoot crack.
Sure.
Detroit, if you have no place for your game, I'm sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And he does not like to be displeased, as you may find out from someone who has displeased him at one time or another.
Why, Harry, you don't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you?
Oh, well, an interesting group indeed. The cream of society. Edge of the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie, hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn and... I'm sorry. I'm not really good on names, but your face, it looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, well, what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, never helped my mother across the street. Lovely. So, what's the occasion?
Oh, well, it's
a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Well, when I saw you with all these fine gentlemen, I never thought it would be a bachelor dinner. No, I thought it was.
Oh, it's a bachelor
It's a
dinner.
bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Oh, time certainly does fly.
Yes, it does.
Tell me, Nathan, when's the happy day?
Oh, when will it be, Nathan?
Well, Nathan, these fellows are nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. The least you could do is tell them the wedding date.
Well, we need time for our license and to get our blood tests.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night?
But what about our license?
You could elope.
What?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I hope there was nothing in heredity.
Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Nathan, I'm so happy. I ought to wire mother. What do I wire her?
Just send a telegram and date it back.
I ought to wait until we have 5 kids. That won't take us long.
Nathan, you indeed a lucky fellow. What a fine doll indeed. Don't you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, Nathan, how long you known the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crack.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. How could he? She wouldn't have gone. What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah!
El Santo Cristo, the second oldest mission in Cuba. Come on,
Where to?
to see the oldest. Don't miss the dungeons where prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche?
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche? What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
They're very good. I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a lamp I'd light, and if I were a banner I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate I'd be swinging, and if I were a watch I'd start pumping my springs, and if I were a bell I'd go ding dong ding dong ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. For I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're finally caressing. If I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, Havana is so wonderful. Why don't we stay here a few days and we can see how wonderful it's really like?
I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
Oh, you're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. No good.
Oh.
You know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how I met you in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No!
I've got to think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Golly, I don't know how you know about all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
I'm fine, Sky. Look, the girls surprised me with the kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with the kitchen shower. Look. Oh,
What's all the jewelry?
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
glad to meet you. Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel like a housewife already. I'm going to love being in the kitchen. That's why they do the laundry, right? Sure.
Adelaide certainly seems happy.
Well, she's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
Well, how do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite some time. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold, that's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is life, that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song was born. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you
Masterson.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Wow, you're even more
tired than I am.
Hey, what is this? What the hell is this?
Glasgow!
Wait a minute! I'm using 25 G's!
Someone must have tipped them off! I'm still on my day, but I have never seen a crap game full blast in a mission!
Crap game.
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this. Sarah.
No, this wouldn't have happened if I hadn't... No, I shouldn't have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.